but I wouldn't change a thing. In fact, I got down on one knee and then I gave her this ring and said, oh, my sweet Lucy, I love you. Yes, I do. My sweet little Lucy, I love you. That is true. My sweet little Lucy, I love you.
Hello, you two. Welcome.
Oh, good to see you smiling.
Hey, I mean, I'm smiling. I can't do anything else but smile. It's the very first Spouse Night, the premiere, and it's with you two.
Number one. Yeah, it's good to be the first. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. And that love song that we've just heard, that's you two, isn't it?
Yes, you like that one, do you?
Oh, I love it. I love it. And it's all about love, so it suits this.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, I have to say I love it too.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Right, for the first round,
I love you.
of my spouse and I'm going to be asking you some questions about yourself and also about Lucy, and then we'll be comparing answers to see if you've both given us the same answer.
Ooh,
Sounds good.
All right then.
So it's really easy to start off. What colour eyes does the captain have?
Ooh, I'd say ocean.
My eyes are blue, and today, surprisingly, not as bloodshot as you would think.
What colour are Lucy's eyes?
I have like a brown kind of yellow, sometimes reddy eyes.
Lucy's eyes, they are like a greeny brown. They change colour. They do. They change colour. Sometimes they're greeny, sometimes they're more browny. And sometimes when I'm in the trouble, they go jet black. There you go.
Do you have any habits?
Well, I have to confess, I sometimes picks me nose. To say I'm a bit of a windy geezer at times. Other than that, no, I think I'm pretty harmless, really.
All right. I think one of his habits definitely would be he likes to chew his nails. That's not something I'm that fond of. Another habit would be probably picking his nostril. Yeah, not much else really.
And does Lucy have any habits? What habits will he be telling me about that you do?
Oh, I don't know, maybe being extremely kind and extremely loving. That'd probably be about it, really.
Well, she has a very infectious smile, and I keep catching that far too much. It occupies too much of my time.
And what makes you laugh about Miss Lucy?
Hey, she's got a rather intriguing laugh, and when she starts laughing, I can't stop laughing as well. So we sort of egg each other on in that respect. Other than that, I mean, she comes out with some very funny one-liners. She definitely makes me giggle when I take things too seriously. She lightens the mood quite nicely. So, yeah, I love that.
It's probably my little idiosyncrasies, really. Probably just being me, really, probably makes him laugh. I often find him laughing. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know.
What makes you laugh most about the captain?
Well, he's a teller of tall tales, I have to say, so that makes me giggle a lot. And when he sometimes asks me to do things in a particular way, that makes me laugh because he knows I'll never do it. And his poetry. I love his poetry. He's a bard. It always makes me laugh.
What makes her laugh about me? Oh, goodness me. I think my funny sense of humour. I think probably just the way I look all sleepy-eyed in the morning, that probably makes her giggle. In fact, I know it makes her giggle. I have to say, she don't mind a good fart, quite frankly. That does make her laugh. I'm always one to oblige, so I make her laugh quite often.
How long have you two known each other?
Probably near on 6 years now, actually.
6 years as of the 13th of September.
Yeah, pretty long.
Good on you. Now, do you remember your very first date?
I do remember date. Yeah. Do I dare disclose?
I picked her up in the pirate hearse.
Like a gentleman, he gave me a wee money plant, actually, and a frog.
And I took her out for dinner. And we didn't spend much time eating. We talked for a lot of the time there.
So the waitress had to come backwards and forwards because we were talking so much.
And we were a bit annoying because the waitress thought we were never going to leave and never order any food. And then after that, we went out to another little place and had dessert. So we had some ice cream and cheesecake, I believe.
And then honourably later, he dropped me home.
Like a true gentleman. At least that's the story I'm going to tell you.
That's the story I'm anyway.
Well, that is the end of round one.
I love you.
Okay, well, we'll start with round two then. Now, you both perform together, don't you?
We do.
Yes.
5 minutes before you go in on stage, you hear the kids and the families outside in front of the curtain, all going, wow, Dad, ready for the show. Who, at this point, is more nervous?
I'd have to say.
That would definitely be me. Yeah, I'm a perfectionist, so I always get quite anxious beforehand, and I always want to. Yeah, I always worry about things going wrong, so I get a little bit anxious. So you're definitely me. I'll come right once I'm on there, though. Yeah.
When you're at home and it's time to clean up, who's the driving force behind the pair of you?
I think it would be equal, actually.
I'd have to say we're both pretty good in that respect. We both.
Yeah, I think we're both pretty equal on that level. Yeah.
Tend to get stuck in, and we both like a relatively tidy place. So yeah, probably, I'd say we're on par there.
Look, it's almost like osmosis. We just do it.
Yeah.
All right, well, very good. Now, and when it gets down to serious matters, when the going gets tough and it's really serious, who will go first? Who will take the reins in serious matters?
Right. Oh, that's well. I'll be really honest with you.
Oh, I have to say me.
We are both liking to be in control, so it's always a bit of a struggle on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of started to try and separate our roles very clearly, so we don't have so much sort of headstrong friction, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're alphas, Sam. It's quite tricky.
Okay, but now then we've got to decide here because you've got guests coming round. You've never had them round yet, and you're gonna eat.
Yes.
Who's gonna be cooking?
I think it's gonna be me. Yeah. Just because if they want to kind of live through the experience, it's probably better it's me.
But I do pull my weight, Sam. I always do the dishes, and I always clean up, and I do the drinks. So I make the tea and the coffee, and the glasses of water. And as I said, I always make sure the dishes are done and put away that very night. I don't like to leave them out overnight. It makes me feel quite yucky when you've got dishes left in your kitchen overnight. So I get those. I'm very particular about that.
Out of the two of you, who's more clumsy?
Who's more clumsy?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to say. Yeah. He's got 2 left feet the best of times.
Well, I would probably think that I'd say Miss Lucy is a bit more clumsy than me. I think I call it the Miss Lucy balancing act. Every time she puts something on the wall, I know it's going to fall down, and I have to walk around it and give it a wide berth. So I'm kind of got cautious with her handyman activities, I have to say. So yeah, definitely, I think Miss Lucy would be the most awkward, almost clumsy.
Okay then.
I love you.
So it's a trade-off. I'm sure she's. I'm the most annoying. I could do that,
Right, now round 3 is really, really easy. What's a song that Lucy loves to perform most with you?
Oh, I know that one. That's very easy. It's a song called Moolah, and that's because Miss Lucy gets to play the drums. She likes being drums, does Miss Lucy? So yeah, she takes out a big wooden mallet and she thrashes the hell out of my suitcase. We call it the suitcase drum, and so I think Moolah would be the one, without a doubt.
Well, there's so many songs that are wonderful that he loves to do, and we love to do equally as well. But I think one of them would have to be Moolah. We love a good song about Moolah. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Moolah, moolah, measure my money with a ruler. 4 foot high and 2 foot deep. Back at the cupboard is where I keep my moolah, moolah, moolah. Peculiar, peculiar, to measure my money with a ruler. Some would say, but I say not. I like measuring all I got. I like to measure a parking lot of moolah, moolah, moolah.
It was lovely to get to know you as a couple and hear what you know about each other or you don't know about each other.
Thank you so much. That was
Very easy, very painless. I enjoyed the experience.
a lot easier than I thought it would be. Thank you. It was lovely.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you very much, you two, for being part of My Spouse and I.
Thank you, Sam. We've had a
Thank you.
blast. Thank you,
It's
Sam.
lovely.
All the very best, everybody out there. Remembering, people, that love conquers all. Oi, you lot, make sure you tune in to Cookin' Radio, or else.
Don't do dishes, don't close the door. I'll probably find a bloomers on the bedroom floor. But still, my sweet baby,